Hello, darling. It's NAIMA Singletary here with the Academy for Womanhood, where we help women heal sexual trauma, grow up, and become unapologetic women who design their lives on their terms. And today, I am so grounded and happy and infused with the spirit of Paris as I broadcast to you live from my balcony here in Paris. And I might add, this is real Paris, away from the tourists, where the everyday people live, and it's true, minus all of the flash of the tourist stuff. So here is a view of the building across the street from me. It's a lot. The building, this takes up the entire block. And then those are my neighbors. So I do Airbnb. I love Airbnb, especially for long trips. And so my thing is, if I'm going to be at a place for about 7 days or less, then I'll do a hotel. But I'm going to be there for more, then I'll do Airbnb. And typically I'm somewhere for longer than 7 days. I'll be here for 19 days. So I just love the Airbnb experience. Love, love, love it. So there's a lot of awesomeness. I mean, I have bit by bit, decision by decision, healing by healing, transformation by transformation, really created a life by design. And I have been relentless and fierce about it. And the truth is, it's required if you're really going to create a life that you love. The clarity, the healing that's required, like any garbage that's in the way. And so, yes, my life is admirable. It's lovely. Like, this is the life that I want, that I've always wanted, and I have it now. But how does that relate to you? My work in the world, and what the Academy for Womanhood is dedicated to, is helping women who, on a daily basis, experience cognitive dissonance or have some kind of knowing that there's work for them to do in the world, or they're just sick and tired of suffering and walking around with this burden, this deep tissue-held, memory-held burden that sexual trauma has on the psyche and the body and the soul of a woman. And I know this as a matter of fact because I am a woman who experienced sexual abuse as a child, and it was left unhealed. And I grew up totally with all the mess and the disruption of the mind and the disruption of self-perception and the way I move in the world and what I believe I can and cannot do, and really allowing good to come in, really allowing myself to be in relationship with men. Like, all of this was my problem. And what I have discovered with the Academy for Womanhood and working with women all over the world, different ages, from 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, to a higher income to lower income, to London to the United States, is that there's an infection that occurs. There's an infection that the trauma creates. It infects the way you think, the memories of it just leak through. The poison, it just leaks through in how you walk, how you act, how you interact with men, your ability to have eye contact, your ability to let things in, money, sex, goodness, to hold yourself in high regard, like just being in the world, moving around the world. Like, when this sexual abuse is unhealed, this is the poison, and this is what I know. And so what I also know, and this is why I'm here with you today, what I also know is that when you're done, and only you know this, when you're just tired of suffering, excuse me, I have a little, when you're tired of suffering, when you're tired of playing small, when you're tired of the seething self-hate, like, and I know that everything I'm saying, I know. I've lived this. You're tired of, on the one hand, feeling so ugly and insignificant and small, And then on the one hand, feeling like there's important work that you specifically were designed to do in the world. Or feeling like you're just tired of, just like sludging through life as a nobody, as a small, insignificant, quiet person who can never create what she wants, who can never have what she wants. And you're just ready. You're ready. You're so ready. Then the Unapologetic Womanhood Tour is for you. It is so for you. And I want to differentiate here. There was a time when I was in this place of suffering that was excruciating. That was just, God, just kill me and get it over with already. Like this kind of excruciating. And there's a kind of comfort there. When I'm totally truthful, there was a comfort there. And so if you're in a place where you're suffering and you're just disgusted with yourself and hate yourself, but yet there's a kind of comfort about it, this is not for you. I don't want you in the room. It's not good. Because I know this place. There's the kind of frequency when you're still have a level of commitment to your suffering that doesn't allow the good to penetrate you. I know this. I know this. This is why I'm saying this. And I love you, and yes, you're significant, but I know this from my own experience that when you are still committed to the suffering on some level, what will happen in this room in London, Houston, or Los Angeles, depending on where you come, you will not be able to be penetrated by what's going to be in the room because you're still committed to the suffering, okay? And you may not get it, but you're just going to have to trust me on this. However, if you are done, if you're just like, this shit is going and it's going now, and I'm like, this is the kind of women who come to me and who are ready, like this is the energy. And I know from my own experience, this is the energy that I had when it was just like, God, I surrender, I give up, show me the way, I'm available for your instruction. And it's true surrender to where you're not trying to plan it and get all strategic because it doesn't work. And you really want to surrender to the plan that is for you, what God has for you. And whatever you want to call it, God's spirit, his holy name, but you want to surrender to your true path in life. And the Unapologetic Womanhood Tour is for you. So carve out your calendar, get your ticket. The ticket is what, $47, easy. Like that's nothing compared to the value of the experience that you're going to have in the room with other women who carry the same level of readiness as you. And we get in the room and together, just this magical elixir, and you know what I'm talking about. I get the feeling you know what I'm talking about. When women who are of the same energy, the same frequency, the same readiness get in a room and start to speak and start to see each other and feel each other. And then we get a chance to get penetrated by the thing that we need so that we can be ready for the next step and the next step and the next step. Because there's things to do in this life, right? Or why the fuck are we here? There's things to do. There's a being in you that is dying to be lived. And if you are ready, you are going to be penetrated in this room and you're going to leave equipped and feeling totally prepared for the next step. The next decision that needs to be made on your part that only you can make. I'm seeing my neighbor across the street. And I am eager to be a part of that experience with you. So, there's 3 cities, as I said. There's London, there's Houston, and there's Los Angeles. It's this year. We're closing out 2015 with a bang. There's so much goodness and so much unquantifiable occurrences that happen in a room that cannot happen on the phone or on Skype or on a video or on Periscope. But when you get in a room and you sit eye to eye with another woman who is ready to surrender and be true and to love, and you can feed off of that and she feeds off of you, and you get to touch, and we get to hug each other, and we get to be center stage in our lives with people who actually give a shit about what we have to say. The goodness that will happen in this room, I just cannot say enough about. You will know when you experience it for yourself. So I look forward to being with you. I look forward to being a part of your story. And I look forward to you meeting the woman who will be to your left and to your right, or in front of you or behind you. And you guys getting together and hearing each other's stories and transforming in real time and leaving feeling elevated and prepared for the next step in your life. So this is NAIMA Singletary signing off, and I want to give you a little tour real quick of Pari. All right, I'm going to bring it back around. Okay, good. So I look forward to being with you, darling. Lots of love. Bye.